Hey guys, this is One Piece Fiend. This is my first One Piece video. Well, first YouTube video. Today we're gonna talk about two of the strongest commanders of the future Pirate King, Usopp and Jinbei. Well, Usopp, yeah, we're talking about Zoro and Sanji. Their importance in the crew and the bond they share, and the roles they'll play in Wano. In a future not too far from now, when people hear the name of Straw Hat Pirates, the images of these two will flash before their eyes. And the third commander as well, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Luffy is going to be the face of the crew, and the commanders will be the pillars that keep the group standing. But they hate each other, right? Well, this is the most heated and passionate topics of One Piece community. If you think they hate each other, then you've never seen siblings fight. The thing between them is not rivalry, it's brotherhood. Brothers fight with each other, for each other, and their family. In a previous SBS, Oda mentioned that Zoro and Sanji spend time with each other, drinking and talking about their previous battles. People like to talk about how Zoro would be pissed at Sanji, about how he treated Luffy and caused trouble for the Straw Hats because of Big Mom. Zoro will be so pissed that he'll just leave the crew. Well, that's mostly a joke, but people really think he'll be pissed. Well, to see if that's true, we gotta go back to the best Zoro moment. In Thriller Bark, when Kuma was about to take Luffy's head, Zoro came in to save him and offered his head instead. And then Sanji was there. He could have left Zoro to die and never think twice about it. But instead, he came to offer his own head. Why did he do that? Did he want to be the hero? Or did he give enough shit about Zoro that he wanted to save his life? It's too obvious what the case was. Then what did Zoro do? He knocked Sanji out and told he would be the one to sacrifice. Well, why did he do that? He could have left him to die. Did he do that because he was the vice captain and it's his duty? Or did he do that because he actually cared about his crewmates? Well, there was duty in it, yes, of course. Zoro is bound by his duty. But still, most of it was because he loved his crewmates and he would have done anything for them. Well, I guess you got the gist of it. So, what I'm trying to say is Zoro knocking out Sanji to sacrifice himself is the equivalent of Sanji trying to knock out Luffy and sacrifice himself. In that case to Kuma, and this case to Big Mom. It's just absurd to say that Zoro is gonna be pissed at Sanji just because he wanted to sacrifice himself, just like Zoro did. Well, putting that away, how strong are they? Is it fair for them to fight the first and second commanders of the Beast Pirates, King the Wildfire and Queen the Plague? Well, that's where Goda comes in with Raid Suit and Enma. These power-ups are the perfect power-ups that they could have got. They can still struggle in these fights and unlock different levels of haki in these. So I don't think it's absurd or too much of a stretch for them to win against King and Queen. And if these fights are the ones they get right before Blackbeard Pirates, then they really need these power-ups they're gonna get from these fights. Because the fight against Blackbeard Pirates is gonna be 1v1 and it's gonna be brutal. So I truly believe that Zoro and Sanji are gonna fight the calamities. And that is of course King and Queen. and not some Tobiropo or even the Flying Six or Orochi or anybody. I think it's actually gonna be Zoro versus King and Sanji versus Queen. Even if they have help from others, even if it's not a 1v1, even if it's like a 2v1 or even 3v1, they just have to fight these top tiers. Otherwise, I don't think their progression will be logical enough to be in the race for becoming the Pirate King's crew. So I guess need these fights. I mean, just looking at the monsters that Roger's crew had, so it's not too much of a stretch to say that Luffy's crew is gonna surpass Roger's crew. So Sanji's gonna do whatever with his new raid suit, and Zoro's gonna unlock his, I guess, Ashura and his Sharingan eye and defeat, King and Queen. And after that, whether they're gonna fight against Kaido or no, I don't know that, but I bet Zoro's gonna at least slash him once. And about their bounties, I think Luffy's gonna get a bounty of above or at least 4 billion, and Zoro's is gonna be minimum 1.6 billion because his bounties always surpasses Luffy's previous bounty, and that is 1.5. So I think it's gonna be 1.6 to anywhere between that, and Sanji's is gonna be somewhere around 1.4 to 1.5. So I think this time they're actually gonna be recognized as an official Yonko, and the whole world's gonna go nuts after seeing their complete bounties. Well, I guess that's all I have to talk about. So, I guess peace, guys. And if I actually seem nervous in this video, then yeah, actually, I'm terrified because, well, this is my first video. So, I guess, yeah, if you like it, then like, subscribe, share, everything. I'll really appreciate that. Peace.